Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace an oxygen sensor, the Bank 2 Sensor 1 oxygen sensor on an Infinity EX35. Alright, so please excuse my elementary drawing. On this Infinity, it's a V6, so you're going to have your engine, you're going to have two sets of pipes coming off your engine, you're going to have your converter, this is right side passenger. This is going to be left side driver. Now you're going to have one sensor here, one sensor here, one sensor here, one sensor here. Driver side, bank 1. So this is going to be bank 1, sensor 1, upstream 1. This is going to be bank 2, sensor 1, upstream 1. Again, it's upstream. Now, on this vehicle, it's running a P0037, which is a bank 2, sensor 2, downstream 2. On this, you're going to have bank 1, sensor 2, downstream 1, because still you're downstream on this, on the driver's side. And the driver's side is still bank 1, downstream 1. And then you're going to have downstream 2 on the passenger side. Now, some of these come together. This one does not. I'm just throwing this out there. Some of these come together and I'll have an oxygen sensor right here. This would be considered bank 1, sensor 3, downstream 3. But you don't see that a lot on vehicles. I'm just throwing that out there. I know I probably shouldn't show that on this one because people are going to think that it has it, so I'm going to take that off. Again, a P0037, we're going to replace this sensor. If it's a P0036, we're going to change this sensor. That's if the sensor's the problem. Now, that's a heater problem in the sensor. I've already checked this sensor. It's got everything it needs. We just got to replace the sensors. Next thing we're going to do, you always want to check to make sure you got the right oxygen sensor. If it has female or male terminals, make sure that it will connect. Hate to go ahead and pull it out and then realize that you got to drive back to the store to get the right sensor and you sound like you got a race car because you got the oxygen sensor out. So we're going to take and put it in. It fits perfect. This is the right sensor. Now, again, we're going to let this sit for just a few minutes. So when doing this job, they actually have oxygen sensor socket tools. You can get the socket that'll go on, and has a hole or a line through it so it'll go over the wiring harness. Put that kind on there. They have them that come with handles already attached. This is a snap-on. Go ahead and put it on. If you don't have either of those, a 7/8 wrench will do the job. So, since I have a socket, I'm go ahead and pull it on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Like that. Put it on. Twist it out. Again, this is hot, so be very careful. You don't want to grab it if you've been driving it for a while. Now, don't plug your sensor in before you've already got it in and tight. Ooh, it's kind of warm. Now, when putting your oxygen sensor in, one thing you want to make sure is that you got anti-seize on the sensor. If you don't have anti-seize on the sensor, you can buy anti-seize. Sometimes it'll come in the pack, a little gold, a little silver. But you want to put it on there just in case you have to take it out the next time. You don't want to seize up. So we're going to take our sensor, go ahead and put it in, twist it all the way down, making sure that our wires aren't getting twisted in there. You don't want to twist those wires. It could cause EMI, give you a bad reading, or just break the wires. So you want to make sure that you keep them straight while you're doing this job. Once you got it on there, like I said, you can use a wrench. You can use your socket. We're just going to use a wrench. It's a little easier to get to on this. Put it in. You got a holder right here for your oxygen sensor wiring harness. It's going to go across there. It's going to go to the top and connect in. I have no light right here, so I can't hardly see it. Here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Push it in until you hear it click, then you're going to want to pull on it. Now again, this person, somebody's already worked on it, the clip's missing, so I'm going to zip tie this wiring harness to this bracket here, just to give them a little bit more, where if anything comes in the road, a stick or something, it doesn't grab it because it's on top of this bracket. And you're done. Well, almost. You need to clear the code. In order to do that, you need a code reader. I'll put an inexpensive one in the description. If you want to, you can go to your local parts store and they'll be happy to clear it for you. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like the video, follow the video, and please, in case you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to ask you to like my video or subscribe to my channel. I'm the kind of guy that's going to beg you to do it. Click one of these other videos. Subscribe to my channel. It's on one of these sides. Do them both. Do them all. Please.